has over 20 former Mustangs fast pitch players on college scholarships, and 3 of his former assistants are now D1 college coaches. His drive and determination helped start the Chattanooga Showdown Men's Slow Pitch Tournament, the Riverbend Fast Pitch Tournament, the Tennessee-Georgia Fast Pitch All-Star Game, and was a driving force in the building of Jim Frost Stadium. For 12 years, he served as a sports writer covering everything from Sandlot sports to SEC football to the Atlanta Braves and Falcons to the World Series and 6, yes, count them 6, Super Bowls. He's hosted This Week in Sports live on TV for over 15 years in North Georgia, and the last 8 years have been alongside the majorette he just had to have. Now she's his beautiful wife and best friend. Who are we talking about? The one God threw away the mold after making. The one and only Stump Martin and his better half, Deb. Bringing you Stump on Sports.
Only shooting stars break the mold. And all that.
Remember how you loved going to the local diner with your parents for an authentic French dip sandwich? No, you avoided going out with your parents. You were embarrassed by their matching sweatsuits. You must be thinking of Hardee's new authentic French dip sandwich. Roast beef carved to order, covered with Swiss cheese and piled high on a freshly baked roll. Perfect for dipping in our famous au jus sauce. Might want to take Mom and Dad through the drive-thru. Try Hardee's new French dip sandwich. Hardee's, the way food ought to be.
You're watching Stump on Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Prime time.
that's Bud, Stump on Sports Prime Time, and the prime time place to be. Last Saturday night was at Dudley Field on the campus of Vanderbilt University, where the McCallie Blue Tornado brought home the first state championship in school history. Deb, we were there, and how exciting could it be?
Oh, it don't get any better than that, let me tell you. Like I said, it was for all the good ones. Right there at the end.
Oh, man. How super can you get? I'm going to tell you something, folks. The Blue Tornado trailed 10-0 in the first half. And you heard probably that Patrick Scholl and Trey Meyer missed the bus. Well, I think there was a few more people that missed the bus with them in the first half. But man, if the old coach come out at me, I was on Milton, I was on the defensive tackles, was getting blocked back into my linebackers. I mean, I was all over it in the first half.
The Blue Tornado ain't playing no more. I just started the battle, but we finished the war. Cause the Blue Tornado ain't playing no more. I just started the battle, but we finished the war. Cause the Blue Tornado ain't playing no more. What?
All right. But in the second half, they went crazy, Deb. I'm telling you, the Blue Tornado ain't playing no more this year, but...
I just want to know if they had that choreographed and planned from the beginning of the season when they knew they were going to go down and win.
Jason Hall's the one in the bunch who could dance. You see Pennington?
But I give them A for effort.
But you got to understand, it's an all-boys school, and they don't want to be practicing dancing with each other. So, you know, they'll learn somewhere down the road as far as that goes. But what a super job. And, guys, I want to say this to them from the bottom of my heart. You know, if you never strapped on the helmet, if you never laced it up, you've never been out there, you don't understand. These guys, and when they come out at the end of after halftime, they had a look in their eye. They were not going to be denied. It could have been Brentwood. It could have been Tennessee. It wouldn't have made any difference. They took their hearts and souls and took it to Brentwood Academy, and they whipped their tails in the second half and made them like it. But Brentwood, to their credit, never backed off. It was as hard a hitting a football game as I've seen. I know there's some sore folks that got out of bed on Sunday morning. The only thing different is the McCallie boys were not hurting when they got out of bed, and I'm sure Brentwood knew every little bruise and scratch and sore. But it's fantastic. It was a nice atmosphere. A lot of folks went over. Super situation, and we really enjoyed being there. And guys, from the bottom of my heart, as much of an effort and heart as any team I've seen in a long, long time. Because when you look over this team, they've got good athletes. But, you know, it's not those superstars that you see on some of these state championship teams, but it's a team. All the way across the board, everybody does their job. And I'm so proud of the effort from McCallie. Hey, to the Blue Tornado, our hats go off to you. Congratulations to y'all. Blue Tornado, right here we go. Got my hat there. But it was fun. And we got a lot to talk about, a lot to show. I've got all the guys in the house with us. We're going to interview them. We had interviews from the game up there the other night. We talked to Coach Potter, Milton, and Brent. They've been with the Blue Tornado all year. We let them stay with them. We stepped to the back, and we let those guys do the job. And, you know, let me say this, too, to the folks at McCallie. You took my guys and gals, and y'all took them up there, and y'all made them feel at home from the first time they went up there to the last time we went up there, and I appreciate you for that, because, you know, maybe a piece of chicken that you gave them or a hat or something like that might be all they got paid this year. Hopefully next year we'll be able to get them more than that.
That's probably better than chicken.
Yeah, what's this deal these guys keep asking you for your picture?
Well, I don't know.
I don't understand this deal.
It's just a thing,
We're
I
not
guess.
starting no pinup deals around here, okay? If I go to McCallie and I find your picture on the walls of the dorms over there, okay, I just want to make sure.
Well,
folks, I hope you enjoy the show tonight. A lot to talk about. Hey, without wasting your time, let's take you to a sponsor, a commercial break, and then we got some McCallie interviews, and then we'll come back with some of the Blue Tornado in the house. And before we leave tonight, Billy Carter's here from Lakeview, Fort Oglethorpe. He's going to tell you about what to expect when the Warriors go down the road to play the Oconee County Warriors on Friday night in Georgia high school action. We'll also talk about the Gordon Lee Trojans, and we'll talk about, that's right, the Owls in the house. They got Big Riverdale at home on Friday night. You're watching Bud Stump on Sports.
Prime time.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the chin, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it in. Y'all ready for this?
Hey, good looking. Where are you going?
I'm going to Hog Heaven. See you there.
Hey, dude. Nice. Bye. Where you going?
Hog Heaven Barbecue, see you there.
That's right. They're headed for Rick Buff's Hog Heaven to get the barbecue North Georgia and Chattanooga has waited for. At Hog Heaven, you can order your barbecue by the sandwich, the plate, the pound, or the slab. Rick Buff's Hog Heaven has a convenient drive-through service. Call-in orders are appreciated and will be ready when you are. That's Rick Buff's Hog Heaven at 1105 Lafayette Road in Rossville. Call 861-1080 for the barbecue North Georgia and Chattanooga has waited for. Next.
My husband is a big golfer, and you know what that means. Unless it's raining cats and dogs, he's out golfing. I'm just a beginner, but whether I'm shopping for the fanatic or for myself, I come to Golf USA. They have all the name brand irons, bags, shoes. They even have those oversized woods that my husband wants. And you know, now that we're both golfers, I'm seeing a lot more of them these days. Oh, there he is now.
Before you go to play, come to Golf USA.
Savings, selection, and service equals satisfaction. That's the motto at USA Sports and Awards at 6401 Lee Highway. Simply cross Highway 153 onto Lee Highway North. Take the first left behind McCallie Books, and you'll find all the softball and baseball gear you could possibly need for individual players or entire teams. Helmets, bats, gloves, balls, catcher's gear, clothing, and with a 10% discount on all softball and baseball items. They even have custom screen printing and sell trophies, plaques, and awards to meet any need. USA Sports and Awards features famous brand names like Easton, Dudley, Legend, Bike, Shutt, and Louisville Slugger. Savings, selection, and service equals satisfaction. That's USA Sports and Awards on Lee Highway, located behind McCallie Books.
The number one team in the NCAA might change every year, but the number one shoe store in the Chattanooga area does not. Voted again by the Chattanooga Times Free Press readers as the number one shoe store in the tri-state area. That's Sears Shoes on the corner of Thomas Avenue and Highway 27 in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, where you get the top lines of athletic shoes. Stop by and see Jerry Sear and his all-star staff today for those hunting boots, athletic shoes, Harley boots. Sears Shoe Store.
The blue tornado ain't playing no more. I just started the battle, but we finished the war. Cause the blue tornado ain't playing no more. I just started the battle, but we finished the war. Cause the blue tornado ain't playing no more. What? 1, 2, 3, go on!
Jason Hall, state high school champions. Can it get any better?
It can't get much better than that. You know, like I said earlier, we earned this. You know, nothing was given to us all year. We had a lot of close games, and we had to really fight for this one tonight. You know, we had a lot of critical fourth downs, you know, critical third downs, right there late. You know, like a minute to go and everything, and we had to convert. If not, the game's over. You know, and you know, we never said die in the huddle. You know, we have a senior line both ways, and we never said die. Kept our focus. You know, like I said, we earned this.
4th and 16, you have a timeout. Coach comes out and discusses. What is the strategy or discussions going on in that huddle?
A couple of the young guys are panicking a little bit, but, you know, seniors are just trying to, you know, just set the tempo in the huddle, keep everybody calm because we know we've done it all year long. And, you know, we have to get that one or else the game's over. And, you know, Coach came in there, talked to our wide receiver, Haddon Kirk, and basically just, you know, told him to get in between the corner and the safety. He's a senior, you know, do or die, make it happen, you know.
This was a game of two halves, tale of two cities per se. As first half, y'all just kind of shot yourselves in the foot. Couldn't get nothing going. Second half, you just came out, offensive line came off the ball so well and just powered down on opening drive.
We went in there at halftime, and the coaches were pretty calm. They were like, we don't have many adjustments to make. You know, we're basically going to stick with our game plan, and we're going to pound the football right at them because we felt like their line was going to get tired after a while. And we wanted to pound the football at them. We felt like we're dominant on the line second half and always have been all year, and we were just going to take it to them and just see how they adjusted.
Time for that big ring, right, big guy?
That's right. Like I said, we earned it. Appreciate it.
You look at me. Congratulations, Jason. Wayne Fulham, running back, McCallie State high school champions. You score a touchdown, get you back in the game, and your defense was great tonight, but you got to be excited.
You can't put this into words. We've never been here before. We've never even been to state finals before. We win a state championship by 1 point with 30-some-odd seconds left. I mean, it hadn't hit me yet, but I've never. This is what you dream about.
So there's one McCallie graduate's probably about more championship rings than anybody. That'd be Ted Turner. So some of y'all guys are alumni. Need to get in touch with that guy and say, we want that big championship ring.
I don't care who pays for it. I'm just getting me a ring. My parents can pay for it for all I care.
So offensive-wise, you couldn't get going first half. You're down 10-0. Y'all been there before, so you did not panic. Second half, offensive line was just outstanding.
Blocking was awesome second half. That's the only reason we won this game. I mean, running backs can do their thing when they get out in the open, but without blocking, we get tackled behind the line every time. I mean, it goes to our offensive line and our defensive front and DBs that we won this game.
Congratulations, Wayne. Outstanding. We've had a blast all year watching you guys, and I know it's got to feel good. We have McCallie's High defensive line, best defensive line in the state of Tennessee. Introduce yourself, big guy.
I'm Jed Roebuck, number 51.
Jason Hall, number 80. Defensive line coach Rock Evans.
I'm David Pennington, number 66. Chris Bell, number 70.
Coach, outstanding group of defensive linemen. Nobody has blocked this group all year long.
Well, they did a great job tonight. I'm proud of old Jed. Finally got him a touchdown. Jason's picked one off. Bell's picked one. He got him a touchdown tonight. What can be said? You know, final results on the scoreboard. These guys have worked their butt off all year long, and they did a great job. And what a way to be rewarded. They did a spectacular job.
Jed, defensive lineman scoring touchdowns. Ultimate goal, right, big guy?
Ultimate goal. I mean, Rock's been joking with us all year, you know, hey, if you see that ball squirming, you pick it up and you run. Get a free steak dinner, so he owes me one. I'm looking for some food. I don't know what, I'm looking for something.
All right, now you've been watching ESPN. You got a little dance, you know, touchdown dance to show us?
Nah, I'm a white boy, man. I can't dance at all. You want to see somebody dance? Yeah, watch this guy dance.
David Pennington, no one blocked you that second half, man. You just took over.
Man, you must have been closing your eyes on half the plays.
We're trying to make you look good, man. You're state champions.
I actually moved around a little bit in the second half. I decided that I wasn't going to be a slow white boy for the second half.
And we have Chris. You play both ways, offense and defense. Offensive-wise, y'all guys controlled on that second half. And man, you look good.
We enjoy taking it to them, and that's what we did. We love it. That's what we did. Take it to them.
All right, congratulations, guys. Anything you guys want to say?
We won. State champs. Hey, man. Hey, go Dogs, 35-15.
There you go.
Hey, TNT on 3, guys.
1, 2, 3, TNT!
Wife and Patrick's mom was able to get me right up here, and that was a godsend, definitely.
Both field goal kickers, Brentwood's also outstanding, and you come through in a clutch. I mean, this team has just come back all year long. It's got to be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, well, hey, without those 2 or 3 field goals that their kicker hit, I mean, the game wouldn't have even been close. It wouldn't have mattered. So. I mean, I just stand in awe at both of them. I mean, they're amazing.
So what does a kicker do on the sidelines when your offensive team's driving the ball and you know it might come down to you? I mean, you over there warming up, or are you nervous, or you say, are you ready? Or
usually, when we get the ball in offense, I usually warm up a little, and then when we get on our side of our 40-yard line, I usually start warming up again some more, and I'm usually ready by then.
So all, I guess, is forgiven for missing the bus now, right?
Hopefully it made up for it. Yeah, now we can forget about it at least. So.
Well, congratulations, big guy. You just kicked McCallie into history. All right, here we are. We got Trey, another Trey.
Hey, Coach Potter told me I'm not allowed to go on Stump on Sports anymore for my last performance, but hey, no more practice, no more getting yelled at. We're number 1.
You're welcome anytime, big guys.
Man, that felt great. Shoot.
You know what? Trey Meyer's the closest thing to Gomer says hey that I've seen in a long time. He's in trouble. The coach says that he can't talk anymore on TV, and he just keeps sliding in there. But there's a gag order on Trey Meyer, but we got other people that will talk. Not Trey Meyer, Trey Clark. We got somebody else that's going to talk for him over here tonight. We'll get that straightened up. What a fantastic night. I mean, it was just a great night for high school football.
It was awesome.
And in the house with us, the Blue Tornado. And guys, tell me it's all over said and done. You've got back. Y'all went down to Fulham's farm down in Rise and Fawn and had a good time on Saturday night and just enjoyed life. And now you guys get back to school today. What are you thinking about? Somebody grab the microphone, pick it up, and start talking.
I'm sorry. Today was, I guess, a different.
And
kind of
introduce
day.
yourself every time you pick the microphone up so these people know.
I'm Kevin Balcom, linebacker. Today was a little bit different. We had a chapel, little assembly, and you know, Coach came out with the trophy and everything. People gave us a standing ovation, clapped for us, and we didn't have to do all that much in our classes. But I mean, not just because of that, but you know, because we got Thanksgiving break coming up. But it was good. It was kind of relaxing and good to know that people care about us.
How special was it, Kevin?
It was unbelievable. I can't even explain it. When the game was over, I sat down in the middle of the field, right where I was standing.
I saw you sitting out there.
And just taking it all in. It was amazing.
All right, pass it to your right.
I'm Clayton Bechtel,
Clayton,
cornerback, running back.
You took the hit of the game and you gave back the hit of the game, and we'll see it later on. Great focus, even on the one, even on the one that you dropped, and then you made another good catch for McCallie during the drive. But then the one on the sidelines,
yeah, that was a little rough.
That's one you live for, isn't it?
Yeah, I took one for the team there.
Yeah, that was as good a lick I've seen it. Two people hit somebody at once all year. Did you feel it?
When I looked up, the lights were kind of waving back and forth as I was getting up, and I saw those two guys shake hands, and kind of made me feel good to get up again, you know, because
they were high-fiving, they were dancing around you, they were singing, they were really excited about that.
Yeah.
Bless their heart.
All right, Clayton, tell us how your feelings have been since the game's over.
It's really an unbelievable feeling. I come from Texas. I'm a border here, and I come from Texas, and I mean, Texas, you know how football is down there.
Yes, I do. I grew up in Texas.
It's great football, and you know, I've been through all those years. I actually went to the semis in Texas before I came up here, and it takes about 3 or 4 games to get to the semis in Texas. And
where'd you play in Texas?
I played in Waco, a little school called Midway. And it takes a good 4 games to get to the semis, and it's just that much better. I mean, you know, the feeling of winning a state football game is just unbelievable. So,
congratulations to you. Just keep on passing that microphone. We'll just keep on moving.
Should I
keep going to your right, or
are you sure?
Are you going
sure
up? That's fine.
Okay.
Don't make any difference. Hand it to one of them there. Somebody grab it and start talking. We'll get the camera on you. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jed Rowa, number 51, defensive line.
And you're the one that picked up the fumble and ran in for the touchdown on the snap that hit the world's greatest punter right in the chest. Great foot, no hands.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. What did you think about when you first crashed through there? And there it was.
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, Jay Hawson gave me crap no matter what. I mean, he says that it was a mix-up, that, you know, he should have been on the block side, and that if it had been that way, that he would have run it in. So, you know, but it's just I don't even want to know what happened. I just broke through the line, and I saw the ball squirming around on the ground, and I just picked it up, and I don't even remember what happened. I just remember just running to the end zone. It was a great feeling.
Well, Roebuck, now that you're in trouble because you can't say crap on TV, we'll let you speak on behalf of we'll let you speak on behalf of Trey Clark. Put the camera on Clark, and we'll let him speak on his behalf. Trey, how did you feel about this outstanding victory?
He says he feels good, and he's grateful, and he apologized to the coaches, and he's sorry about what happened with the interview with Trey Marr.
All right, and let me ask you this now, Trey. Ever since you guys got victimized, vandalized, and brutalized against Notre Dame this year, and by the way, as Pennington I was talking about earlier, that is the 6th best receiving performance in the nation this year that Darius Bowman hung on y'all. How many touchdown passes have you guys given up the rest of the year?
So I got to brag a little bit on this one. Ever since the Notre Dame game, we haven't given up a single touchdown pass.
How many interceptions have y'all had?
We've had 22 interceptions on the whole season.
And how good did it feel?
The whole defense did.
How good did it feel to you guys to win that game on Saturday night?
Oh, it felt great. But we'll let Jed take it over.
All right, enough of Trey Clark. Pass it on down.
My name is Ryan Foley, number 50, play linebacker.
Tell us about it. Your feelings.
It's a great feeling. I've never felt anything like this before. If I would have been at my old high school, I would have been 0-9. Didn't win a single game this year. So
What's your old high school?
Monsignor Kelly High School in Beaumont, Texas. So I'm glad I didn't stay home this year.
Folks, these guys from Texas, no, they play some serious football out there. They'll put 50,000 people in the stands for the state championship game. Well, congratulations to you, and just keep on passing down the road there.
Thank you.
We'll get everybody in here.
I'm Dustin Manning. I play linebacker.
Tell us your feelings about the game on Saturday night.
It's just like a dream. I mean, we've been talking about winning state since 9th grade, and for it just to happen like that, just, man, it's awesome.
How close is this team?
I mean, we're like a family. I mean, we all hang out on the weekends and stuff, and yeah, everybody, we always stay at Keffy's house. We have like 10 people at his house this weekend probably.
Y'all don't all have the same girlfriend, do you? No. Well, that would be the ultimate closeness. I just was asking.
You are not allowed any more questions.
Passing on down the road. You guys ever met Cage Moodawall? Pass it on down there. Mr. TV Time.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Jason
Hall for CNN Sports.
Hey, I wish. Number 80, defensive end, tight end. Feels great winning this. You know, like Dustin said, we've been talking about this since freshman year. That was my first year at McCallie, and you know, talk is cheap. You know, we've always known that. You know, and last year, you know, we were supposed to have the team. You know, we didn't end up winning state or anything, or even making it to the state final game. But this year, you know, it's incredible, and we dug our way out of a lot of different holes, but you know, managed to come out on top, you know, every time. So it was
Jason,
good.
you guys have been great to do business with, and we're going to miss y'all. But we're not going to miss some of you guys that play basketball and baseball and other things. We'll be getting to see y'all later on too.
That's right.
All right, next man, pass it on down the road.
That's all.
That's everybody in this group. All right.
And weren't they so well behaved?
Of them.
All of them were just so well behaved.
Well, they're doing like, when they go come back, I figured that we'd have Clark over there with the cheese head on, but that's not this week. Guys, it's been an ultimate pleasure, and I hope someday you look back on this time and just think about how special it was, because the one reason that we do this thing is Milton, myself, and Zone, and all of us, we hadn't forgot how it was in high school. I'm not too old to remember how it was in high school, and it's to go out and be a part of a special team is something that'll stick with you the rest of your life. When you're shaving in the morning and times are rough and you don't want to go to the job and you got the world closing in on you, you can look back at the times and what Coach Potter and those coaches have taught you, and I'll promise you this, it'll mean a special thing to you in your life. And you guys have meant a special thing to us, and we appreciate y'all. And of course, some of you get a chance to go to the banquet at the end of the year. Right now, we're going away to commercial break and send some more interviews, and then we'll be back with the other half of the McCallie crew. They're here in the house with us, and hope you folks are enjoying Bud Stump on Sports.
Prime time. Don't go away.
Are you ready for
nice job,
serious
guys?
fun? Then it's Hell's Power Sports. Hell's Power Sports is the only authorized dealer for Arctic Cat in the Chattanooga area. And right now at Hell's Power Sports, you can get $250 in free accessories or a free Warren winch with the purchase of a new 2002 Arctic Cat ATV. New Arctic Cat 90 ATVs only $19.99 while they last. Layaway is available. So when you're ready for some serious fun, it's Arctic Cat from Hell's Power Sports. Arctic Cat, more to go on.
You know, in my career, I've fathered over 55,000 puppies, so I know what crowded is all about. Speaking of crowded, Herb Adcock Chevrolet's lots are overstocked with quality late-model used vehicles. That's because 0% APR on all new Chevrolets has caused hundreds of folks to trade in their previously driven cars, trucks, vans, and puppies. No, Herb doesn't trade for puppies, but you want to talk to me about it? Sheesh. For a used car bargain, get to Herb Adcock Chevrolet today.
Generations, taking the time to make the most of life. Generations, enjoying the big things and small. At Cotton States Insurance, we built our reputation serving generations of families just like yours. A tradition of protecting your family's home, auto, and life. Cotton States, the insurance company you've trusted for generations.
I'm Henry Clark, General Manager with Tire Distribution Systems. I've been asked the question, what makes TDS different from our competition in the tire market? With over 1,800 employees and 125 locations throughout the United States, TDS service and sells tires ranging from a wheelbarrow tire all the way up to the largest off-the-road tires made today. We are here to educate our customers about tires and the fact that our industry manufactures and sells the safest and highest quality products available. We are dedicated to customer satisfaction. Tire Distribution Systems is your full-service tire company.
I guess you heard it right here. Yeah, and so is McCallie, state champion. Yeah. Woo! We love it. It's so exciting out here now, right here at Vanderbilt. We are the state champions right here at McCallie.
All right. I want to give a shout out to Jay Hall and Ryan Foley and Captain Balcom and Eamon Thornton because they're my dogs.
TC, baby, you played a great game, baby. I love you. Jed Roebuck, what you doing, baby?
I just want to say hi to Mr. Mankey and all the policemen who were really cool here. Thanks.
I'd like to give a shout out to Murad Karimi and Trey Meyer for being the clutch sophomore. Man, that was awesome. Trey Meyer.
Shout out to Craig Head. Post up, man. We love you, cousin. Post up. I'd like to give my shout out to Chuck Smith. Woo!
We're here for the state championship finals, and we are hanging on.
Thank you, guys. We're taking it back to Stump Sports. The refs are in.
They're all rested, dog.
Coach,
we're going to get there tomorrow.
state champions, what a feeling.
Yeah, I'm trying to savor it right now. It's hitting me a little bit. You know, what a great crowd we got, and you know, the boys deserve it. Boy, they worked so hard. You know, we've got our staff. You know, I know I'm putting all kinds of cliches on you, but you know, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just it's something to savor.
You guys have had to come back all year in such different games. Is there one moment or one game that just showed that you recognize the heart that these guys have to be able to come back?
Well, you know, I guess the first time we did it was in the Notre Dame game. And you know, the guys, they didn't panic at halftime. I told them, I said, look, you can't play any worse than you did the first half. And so, heck, just go out and have fun. And you know, they just kind of forgot about where they were, I think, finally, and took it to them and ended up playing really good football in the second half.
Well, the rumor was before the game, we got a little bug that your field goal kicker misses the bus. So it comes down to a great opportunity to win the games. So are you thankful that someone gave him a ride here tonight?
You know, it was actually Patrick Scholl and Trey Meyer. They both missed the bus. Two sophomores. And I was talking to Coach Scholl, you know, at the coming up here, and we were kind of laughing about them, you know, being late and everything. I said, you know, wouldn't it be ironic if it came down to state championship and old Trey has to go out there and win it for us? So all is forgiven. I forgive them both. Both of them back in good graces now.
Let me ask you one question, Milton. You had a great season, and we really enjoyed covering you. It's a question I asked Tim James early in the year, Coach. When you get settled down tonight, everything's quiet. We kind of look up to the skies and say, Dad, what do you think about this one?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, this was for him, too, because I told people all week that, you know, the legacy that he built at McCallie enabled us to do what we're doing now. And it wasn't just because of what he did, but it was a way in which he did it, because football was accepted. You know, there's never, you know.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Coach.
Nashville, Tennessee, what a show. Dudley Field, Vanderbilt University. I don't believe the Commodores usually end it like this, but guys, gals, we've had a chance to follow McCallie all year. What a fantastic year it's been. Undefeated, nobody beats them. They win the state championship. Deb, your thoughts on the game?
Listen, I was standing there in the end zone thinking, this is for all the cookies right here. This is what football's all about. It's down to 26 seconds, and we kick a field goal to win the game. I'm pumped. I'm so excited. I love it.
Milton, can you follow that act?
I don't think so. My heart's still pounding because I was excited for these kids. They have come back all year and showed so much heart that it is an outstanding game. I mean, high school football is the best tonight, right?
It's fun, and it's not over because next week, you know, we'll have an opportunity to watch Ooltewah against Riverdale. But your thoughts on the game tonight, Red Zone? You were with us all year. You've been with us all night, and your first state championship?
State championship. Missed the Red Bank game. Had to watch it on one.
And welcome back to Bud Stump on Sports.
Prime time.
What Ron was going to say is since he had to watch the Red Bank game on a computer screen there, so but it was fantastic night. We will be putting together a special on McCallie, and we'll be showing it either one of the next 2 weeks on our late night show. Also, this coming Friday night, about 6 weeks ago, I was up at McCallie. They invited me up, and they reversed the tables, and they interviewed me. And,
I want to see that.
Well, you're going to get a chance to see that. And we got to do it out in the garden there with a lot of the guys. And some of the things I said that day, it's going to be funny to see how they evolved. One thing, guys, I want to say to all you McCallie people, bless your heart, I know you can't afford anything over there. And these helmets are, you know, and I'll help you. You know, I'll help you raise the money if you don't have the money. But you got these blue, beautiful royal blue uniforms. And I think they're fantastic. And then we got these navy blue helmets. Navy blue and royal blue don't match. We need royal blue helmets like the Kentucky helmets. And this is Pennington's, and we're going to retire it. So you know, I know I haven't been controversial all night, but guys, I'm pushing for royal blue helmets. In the house, more Blue Tornado, state champions getting ready to dangle the rings. Guys, one question, whoever's got the microphone first, Mr. Bell. Has any of the guys from Baylor sent y'all any congratulations or anything?
I talked to a few guys from Baylor, and they were very congratulatory.
I would have thought that. Yeah, and I would have thought that. That's Bell, are you lying?
Well, no, I got some friends over there, and they were really jealous about it, but they said that we did a good job and that we deserved it.
We'd rather somebody in Chattanooga win than those folks in Nashville, wouldn't we?
Yeah, they were glad that the hometown won.
Well, let me tell you, Mr. Bell is one of our hogs, Hog Heaven barbecue hogs of the week.
That's right.
And outstanding performance. What was the difference in the first half and the second half? Because y'all just lined up. Coach Evans said that y'all took it straight at them in the second half and wore their heinies out.
Well, I think the difference was in the second half is that we were, I don't know, the first half we kind of weren't ready to play. Well, we were ready to play, but we were so nervous, or not nervous, but just not, you know, in the zone like we were. But we got in the zone the second half, and we took it to them bad. And
you want to say hello to your girlfriend while you're on here?
What's up, Katie? How's it going?
Would that be? Is that Katie from Ooltewah?
You met Katie the other night. She's the one who hollered, Miss Stump.
She is so sweet and so pretty. You did good.
And no, it's not Katie from Ooltewah.
We just have to.
All right, Mr. Bell, pass it on. To the other Hog Heaven barbecue hog of the week, Mr. Pennington. He gets this because he did nothing in the first half and everything in the second half. But I got to tell you something. David Pennington, a 6'1", 240-pound senior, wins this on 2 reasons. One reason, he had one heck of a game. Another reason is them dogs came back in the second half and just mashed up on those rebels from down Ole Miss way.
Yes, they did.
You had a great day, didn't you? State championship, and your dogs run all over Ole Miss.
Man, ain't nothing better than that. It reminded me of when Coach Dooley was back.
Tell me about the second half. What was the difference? No, they couldn't block you in the second half, I'm telling you.
Well, I can't say it's anything I did. We started to run a few more stunts in the second half. It allowed me to get freed up and off some blockers, and I was able to move around a little bit and make a couple tackles.
In the backfield, by the way.
Oh,
Outstanding performance. I've enjoyed watching you play all year. A good football player. Are you going to keep on playing football, or are you done?
We'll see.
And we need to talk to Coach Evans. You got Carson Newman written all over you. Pass that microphone over to somebody else there. See who else we got. And introduce yourself.
I'm Adrian Craighead, outside linebacker. I'm a first-year player. And it feels great, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to play with these guys because, you know, I used to watch them from the sidelines, and they were the guys that I looked up to. And I'm really happy to have the privilege to play with them because they're all so talented.
Pretty good story then, from a guy that watched them on the sidelines to the guy that went out for the team, made it, and a member of the state championship club.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Pass it on down there if you will.
I'm Haddon Kirk, play wide receiver.
And you're the man, Haddon. 4th and 16. We haven't talked about it yet tonight. Ryan Moore, to you, 4th and 16. 3 people are hitting you. They're trying to strip you of the ball. They're doing everything they can to get you down and get the ball away. And you hang on and turn and get the first down to keep the drive alive. Tell me all about it.
Well, we called a timeout. We had, I don't know, a little over a minute left. 4th and 16. Coach came out. He was talking on the headphones with Coach Kemp and Coach Newman upstairs. And he told me later, he said he prayed about it and decided that the X-skinny post was the only route that would work. And he told me to just try to get down in there between the corner and the safety. He knew they'd be dropping deep. And he just told Ryan Moore to gun it in there as hard as he could.
And he did.
He did.
He threw a BB.
Hit me right in the gut where I didn't have a chance to drop it. And it worked out all right somehow.
Son, Ryan Moore brought heat on this one. He can't always hit the catcher's mitt, but I want you to watch where he sticks this when the game's on the line. Big play. Haddon, congratulations. Enjoyed watching you play. Fantastic wide receiver. I don't think his career is over either, folks. Good athlete. If you'll pass it on down there, thank you so much.
Can I give a shout out real quick?
Yeah,
I'd like to say hey to Prentice and Anderson, my roommates. They're taking my duty, and they said they wouldn't do it unless I gave them a shout out. So.
All right, thank you.
I'm Ryan Banzi. I'm the center, and you know this game. This is the stuff that you dream about. It was just unbelievably awesome.
Have you pictured the ring in your mind yet?
Oh, I've been thinking about it. There are a couple people I want to get. Hey, check out the ring.
Big season.
It was
Thank
awesome.
you so much for being with us. If you will, pass it right on down.
I'm Campbell Thomas, fullback, number 47, and
who just ran the ball to set up the field goal that we just saw right there.
Yeah, I had a nightmare earlier in the year that said I fumbled the ball to lose the state championship game, and thank the Lord that didn't come true. And I was just determined not to fumble that thing. And it's great being the first team in 96 years of our history of our school to win our last game and go undefeated. It's a great feeling.
That's a super job, and you're a super athlete, and we're going to look forward to watching you play basketball and baseball too. And this guy's not done either. He's going to play a lot more ball before he retires. Thank you so much.
I'm Eamon Thornton, number 57 tackle, and this is just the greatest feeling ever. I mean, football's got so many ups and downs. I mean, that game had at least 5 or 6 ups and a few downs. It just afterwards, I just so tired I couldn't do anything. It was amazing.
It was so stressful, and you just kept on and on and on. And there, before the game was over, you had your head down praying, and I got the camera on you. And of course, you probably won't get a chance to see it tonight, but your prayers come true. McCallie with a state championship. You had to be proud for that.
Yes, they did. That was so great, just watching that ball go through the uprights. It was awesome.
Very good football player. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm Nick Bradford. I'm number 9. I wasn't able to play this year, but I got to dress out. I tore my ACL, but it was just, getting to see these guys work together throughout the whole season. It's just a dream come true to watch these guys. I've been with these guys for 4 years, and just to come through like that, try to do my all on the sideline, helping them out with my voice, but I knew they had to get it done. I'm just blessed to be with these guys.
And you're one of them, and you're a member of the championship team just as anybody else would be also.
Yes, sir.
Guys, again, is that everybody we've got over there?
Yes, sir.
Again, thank you so much for y'all being with us, a championship team and a championship bunch of kids, and we really appreciate y'all a whole lot for what y'all done, and we're looking forward to being with y'all a lot more. There it is. And I want y'all just to watch this, what happens right here. If you can turn the sound up and just hear the whole deal.
Come on, D! Come on, D! Come on, defense! I'm gonna tackle you. You go. Come on now. Come on, tackle. Get in there. Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. Yeah!
And if you kind of heard there, Eamon got in his Michael Jackson voice there. And there's Coach getting dumped with the water. And watch this. Here we go. The body kill on. Watch him get tackled. Watch him get drilled right. It's not over. All right, come back to me live. Guys, thanks a lot. Commercial break. Back with Billy Carter to close the show out on Bud's Stump on Sports.
Prime time.
Thanks, guys.